Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. Incidentally, both of our parties are on something of a similar quest. In other words, taking out the trash. The Ravens are trying to dump their cart into the river, and we are trying to dump, our friend Luden into Arboring. Same difference. Let's go ahead and promote a couple of our heroes real quick here. I have 15 renown. I think I want to get Ijo up. Oh, he's got... interesting. I get to pick. He has so many options. Run through, the Backbiter selects a target and run through multiple tiles, causing 2 armor break. Then strength. Interesting. This is actually quite an interesting ability. And this is a range attack. You said I'm gonna, and then finally, let me try this. I haven't used that in a long time. By a long time, I mean I've never used it. Funny how that works, huh? Okay, we're going to put one in these two categories because I want him to be a little bit stronger. He's mainly a tank, but I want him to be able to have some sort of offensive capability. Oh wait, no, I already promoted him. Okay, that's fine. So since these guys are injured, I will replace them with Mauger. And who do I want? Let's put in Ursa. I have some interest in playing with some of the... You know what? Let's put in a Leo. He was fun when we had him. And I like fun. I like a lot of fun. Here's Ijo, take this. Eric's got a bear, I think. I don't know if we got the bear or not, but let's do this little arrangement. Hopefully it works. And we'll get on the highway, as they say.
Baldringer's flame welcomes endless war. But why?
That's some Lovecraftian trees, if I ever seen one. These godstones are getting stranger and stranger. Don't stop. Never stop. Oh, I have to click it. The Boros don't like fire. Yeah. And that's the reason for it. Because it gave humans the means to fight back. It's the weapon that they were never able to defeat. So Baldrainer is basically Alfred Noble. What does this option even do? Why not? Let's do it. Apparently that option gets into the fights. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't have any Warl, which is not the greatest of news, I may say. So, on the other hand, it gives me some opportunity to try a few new units. Might be good, I don't know. No, let me use Eric a little bit longer. I feel like there's some hidden potential somewhere in those weird hair strands of his. I just need to find it. Okay. Are we fighting a world? No, we're fighting people. Okay. This is not the greatest setup. Especially Luden, who apparently isn't very interested in this battle at all. This guy's very interested in Luden for some weird, unknown reason. Anyway. The good news here is I can... Okay, the good news here is none of these guys are particularly dangerous by themselves. They have some abilities like run through. The main problem is that these two have shield wall. All of these guys have shield wall. So if they clump together, then I'm in some major trouble. And this is an archer. You know, let's do this actually. I changed my mind. We'll do this to protect Alette, because if she is safe, she can do some major damage. So you're first. Or, you're not first, but you're next. And you can come over, all the way over here, but she can also actually reach Alette, which is not great. I don't actually want that. Because they're spearmen apparently. No, are they not? No, they're not spearmen. Either way. When do you get back? Not for a while. So in that case, what I think I might do, instead of engaging, is to... Stonewall. And hopefully he'll soak up all of the damage. That Axeman is trouble. You're also trouble. What does this even do? Let's try it. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I don't have any good plans. And he decided to run through. Wasn't good news for me. Wasn't good news for anybody. He's already dead. Fantastic. Yeah, you know, that Overwatch didn't work quite as well as I was hoping. That's enough. You're coming up. You, but you're basically disabled. He does have Slag and Burn, which is a little bit annoying. Let's go over here. Then we need to take out some armor damage. That's actually pretty good, now I think about it, because there is the ability for us to do some free damage and still get a turn. 11, 12. If I do lightning, I will also hurt the prince. So I think I might do lightning on you. Looks like they've learned to ignore Ijo completely, which I guess is not particularly surprising since, you know, they're wont to do that. Who's next? You are next. I can push everybody back. 11, 13. Or I can just go for the damage. Let's go for it. We need to get Alette out of there. Who's next? You're next, and then you. Okay. I want to get far away from this mess. 7. I think that should be enough. Okay, 12, 11. We still have way too many targets here. What else can I do? Let's go for that. That's really the only way I can do damage. Seven to 8. Okay, we'll go over here. You can capture pigs, which is just the most useful thing. Okay, the prince also hit it. So what I can do now is chain lightning here, which will hit everybody in the circle. He's got a lot of armor, which makes it a little bit better. And I think that this now might be a good time for me to try using the stone wall again. Let's do it. Alright. This is going fairly well. Not over here though. But we'll do what we can. The good news is now, because they have more units than us, we're getting quite an advantage in the ability to move. But we can shut down quite a few of their units. Okay. Another lightning. Do everybody a world of good. Let's go over here first. Getting some exercise for everyone. We'll dial up to lightning level 2. $12, 5. We're gonna stand in their way again. And then use a willpower to do Stonewall. $12, 9. I think we're fairly safe now. We just need to be very careful not to overcommit our resources. Seven, 8, 5. I don't know. I don't want to be lightning again. But I don't want to move him too far away because he might be in danger. Can we mend? Let's mend ourselves. I can't mend myself. That's reasonable. You know what? Forget you. Let's all have fun together. Who's next? You're next, but you don't have any ability to do much. I don't have another Stonewall, but I don't think I need it. Who do I want to kill? I can do 4 damage for you. Let's go ahead and let's go for that. And take you out. Promotion! I like how Ivan just kind of turns around. It's like, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? 50%. That's a little bit not good. By not good, I mean it's fantastically good. I'd say that went reasonably well. After the, the initial, let's say, misplace of this. Okay, that's what I wanted. Getting into random fights and get myself Cracksman. Get myself killed. And I got an item. Oh boy, I'm so excited. What could this skull be? I bet it heals me. Let's check. They're still injured. I might just go ahead and rest one day. I think I have enough. Okay, what does this do? Protect from death unless strength is 1. Minus 3 armor. 35% dodge strength attacks. Kind of an interesting item. You trade off some armor for the ability to shrug stuff off, which is actually quite high. So I wonder what that means is if you have a attack that normally would kill you, you just get to a strength of 1, which means that it basically protects you from, a lethal attack for once. But then every single time you get attacked, you also have a 30% chance of dodging it. So we'll think about that. But let's actually go ahead and take a rest so we can get everybody back. We have enough supplies. And then I think I'll go ahead and use my 15 renown to get somebody at a higher level. I'm not sure who the best candidate is. I am partial to Ivor. But there are so many other candidates. And I don't know if I want to get her to level 10, which I think I should. She is a protagonist, but I don't know who else I want to do that with. Because obviously my experience is getting limited. Need 17 for that. Luden is completely upgraded. So the only thing he would gain after this is either skills. Or, you know what? It's your lucky day. 20% to do double damage. It's your lucky day. Wait. No, that's not what I want. Let's do that. Give him a little more armor break ability. Which makes him actually quite a decent armor breaker because he has a lot of, what is this? Exertion. So he can actually do 5 armor damage in a single turn if he needed to. So that would be nice. And I think I'm just going to call it here. We're making some decent progress. Though I'm a little bit worried that I'm kind of spreading my experience a little bit too thin. I might need to make sure that I focus on a few units that I definitely will use. So we'll see. That's not going to come back and bite me or anything, I'm pretty much sure. Thanks for watching. See you next episode.